Nick Hawkins, outside priest for West Ham Fan TV. Marshy, scrappy but effective.
Yeah, flat first half. I think they were a bit all over us, weren't they? Maybe see us coming a bit, see our record, in these cup competitions and that, and the defeats that we've had. But I think second half we were more alert, more alive. I think we quieted them down a bit. They didn't really, a couple of chances they had, didn't they, clear cut. But I don't think they troubled us away from that. I think in the end, I think we were just actually a bit more clinical, obviously fitter, ability-wise we're better, aren't we? So, I think for a representation in the Premier League again, you've got to come down and you're supposed to put a show on. But I don't think we've done that, but I think it's just more of a smash and grab. We've got the job done.
There's many clubs that can do that nowadays, like coming to grounds like this and putting a show.
Yeah, I think, like I say, there's all these sort of, I say minnow clubs as opposed to the Premier League. I think Gillingham played well, hats off to them, especially in the first half, as I say. But when we come into it, you could see, I think the fitness prevailed, and I think, pound for pound, we were better. But yeah, the first half we were really quiet. They weren't good enough, I don't think, in the first half.
Anderson was brilliant second half, and I tell you who else was brilliant second half. Well, whole game I thought, Haller, apart from that miss. Yeah,
I think he was good. He did provide us with a few sort of opportunities, didn't he? I think he brought other players into the game again, like he does, introduced them in. Sammy probably could have done a little bit better. But yeah, like you say, by and large, he was probably one of our better players. I think Zabaleta coming on changed it a little bit. All right, the first goal, couple of deflections on it, I think. But, he's probably trying to claim that one, and on that goals panel committee thing.
No, I get that one.
Fair play to him for that. We should have had a penalty on Zabaleta. I think apparently Graham was saying the Rice one as well. It was a blatant penalty. Yeah. So could have had two. But like the fella said from Australia there, clean sheet, last 2 games, 6 goals. Pretty standard.
Improvement.
Yeah, improvement. Yeah, we've got to push on now and, maybe get a little rest in there with some other training sessions before a tough game on Friday night. We know that's going to be hard. I think they don't like us too much, do they, from some history and, records and whatever, Tevez sagas and that. So I'll take a point up there, but I think we've got to be ready and, I think a lot of the first 11 were involved tonight. So hopefully we can rest up and get some muscles rested.
Transfer window's open, Marshy. We're still lacking a little bit. Yeah. What do you make of these reports this morning about Koulibaly?
Yeah, well, it's come from a mere Wolf reporter, innit? So say what you like about that. You're going to expect that sort of thing. Some other reports were doing it though, weren't they? I think the Mirror were doing it or saying or whatever. But listen, we have been.
Is it the West Ham PR in full spin?
Yeah, probably.
There's a march coming up and all that sort of nonsense.
Exactly. Yeah, there's all protests coming up and all that. So they've got to put the money where their mouth is. Hopefully they do support Moyes, with the funds and whatever going forward as well. The expense is going to be a lot, to get these players in. It's not cheap, is it? So we need another striker. I think that's granted. And maybe left and right back, we've got an issue there.
Right back injury today, Fredericks. Big miss going to be.
I don't know what's up with him. Do you see what the
hamstring
was it? Well, that's probably 3 weeks. Is it a month? Or minimum 2 weeks, probably.
Could be bad.
So he'll have scans or something, won't he, probably. So hopefully that ain't too bad, because he's been blinding as well, isn't he, Fredericks? But yeah, we was all a bit quiet in the first half. But if we can get, as I say, maybe we'll want another goalie. I've heard that come about. Maybe bring Randolph back. I'd be fully for that, and I think he's told Middlesbrough as well that he wants to come back, and we'd have to welcome him back. I think he's sort of knows what it means to play for us, and you want players like that. Koulibaly, I don't have heard the name, obviously. No, of course it's an on-guy, 70, 80 million or whatever. You'd have to cash in on a few of our boys, wouldn't you, in order to make up that money. But hopefully we can strengthen, and I think he will. I think there has been reports in there suggesting we will, so I don't think there'll be a problem bringing in 2 or 3, so let's hope we can do that. And in the meantime, let's, we're in the hat. We've come down here under the lights, tough night, late kick-off, seen a couple of other results not go the way of the top sides or, results you'd expect. So luckily enough, we're there, and that's what we needed to come and do. So
brilliant, mate. Thank you.
Nice one.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.